I've always thought linocutting looked really cool, but also a little bit intimidating. So today I'm trying it for the first time. I picked up a beginner kit. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, and I thought I'd film the whole process, mistakes and all. You need quite a few things to create a Linoprint, so for your first go, I definitely recommend buying a starter kit. I got this one on sale at Cass Art in the UK. It has everything you need inside to create some lovely prints. 2 linoleum blocks, 2 soft cut blocks, black printing ink, the cutter handle, 2 mini soft cut circles for stamps, an ink roller, a little Practise Linocut sheet, a safety handguard, and various sizes of cutters. I'm using a little Practise Linocut sheet to see how it feels to cut into, and right away I can feel that I'm going to struggle with this, which has helped me decide to use the soft cuts for my first prints. Some people might find that the soft cut is too soft and prefer to go with the linoleum blocks, so see what suits you. There are a few ways that you can create your design. To help you decide, I'll demonstrate 2 different approaches. If you're going for something simple and you're fairly confident you won't make mistakes, you can just draw straight onto your soft cut with a pencil or pen. A mushroom is a good option for this as they're fairly basic by nature and don't tend to be perfectly symmetrical, at least when drawn stylistically. If you want something a bit more intricate, I'd suggest drawing it separately first, either by hand or digitally. This gives you time to refine it until you're happy. And once you are happy, trace it onto some tracing paper with a pencil. The graphite will transfer onto your Linocut or soft cut. Just press it down and smooth it out. You can then go over the lines more boldly if needed. Time to carve your artwork. I'm sure there are a variety of different ways to do this, but for me, what I found best was to use a smaller knife to create an outline around the artwork first, and then gouge out the larger areas with a bigger knife. If you find yourself getting confused with what to cut and what to leave, it can help to go over your soft cut with a black pen once you've created that initial outline. It makes it much easier to see what will be inked and what will stay white. This part is surprisingly relaxing. Just take your time and be careful. You can cut right to the edge or leave a border. Some Linoprints show little specks of ink and give a nice rough look, and some are completely clean in the white areas. It's all down to personal preference, so practice different styles to see what you prefer. To print, squeeze a line of ink onto a tray and roll out evenly on your roller. Then roll the ink over your Linocut. Place your paper on top and press down firmly, making sure every part of the inked surface touches the paper. And then peel it away to reveal your print. Isn't that so satisfying? If you notice areas you want to adjust, you can easily rinse the Linocut and go back in for more carving. So don't worry if it's not perfect the first time. This definitely takes practice. My more complicated design looks a little strange, but I quite like its awkward charm. And this little guy is definitely getting printed inside my over 50 ways to draw a fox. This definitely counts as a way of drawing, so this is another approach you can take when looking for inspiration. I'll link a description to that video here as well. Classic black always looks great, but don't be afraid to experiment with different colours as well. You can even paint over the print as well, or press the Linocut onto a painted surface rather than plain white paper. You're only really limited by your imagination. I also used one of the circle soft cuts to make a cute little stamp, and it's so very, very satisfying to press all over everything. It's interesting to see the varied results you get from using different amounts of ink and the patterns it creates. This was such a fun project. I'll definitely be making more Linoprints, and I've already turned one into a card. I highly recommend giving it a go. Happy printing!